You sit down to meditate. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, visualize the life of your dreams. And 5 minutes later, you're on your phone, scrolling Instagram, wondering if the universe forgot your request. Sound familiar? You're not alone. In fact, millions of people are trapped in an invisible cycle I call the quantum distraction loop, a subtle, silent pattern that makes you almost manifest, but never quite get there. Today, we're going to expose this loop. But more importantly, I'll show you exactly how to break this cycle once and for all, so you can finally manifest with clarity, speed, and power. So stay with me until the end, because what you're about to hear might be the missing piece in your manifestation puzzle. Here's the first truth we need to face. Most people fail at manifesting because they are redoing something wrong. They fail because they're doing too much, jumping from technique to technique, doubting the process, asking for signs, interpreting those signs, then Googling what the signs mean. That chaos, that mental and energetic noise creates interference in your vibrational field. And in the quantum universe, clarity is everything. The universe doesn't respond to confusion. It responds to coherence. And coherence isn't about effort. It's about vibrational stability. It's about being so aligned with your intention that your energy stops fluctuating. But the distraction loop makes you fluctuate constantly. Mentally, emotionally, energetically. You think you're manifesting, but you're actually too busy to access the only thing that truly creates results: presence. Here's how the loop works. Step 1. You set a clear desire. You visualize. You feel good. You feel powerful. Step 2. Doubt creeps in. You start wondering when it's going to show up, how it's going to happen, whether you did it right. Step 3. You try to compensate by doing more. You redo your vision board. You write it out again. You ask the universe for another sign just to check. Step 4. You feel drained, frustrated, and decide to start manifesting something else, because maybe that will be easier. Sound familiar? It's the quantum distraction loop, and it's dangerous because on the surface, it looks spiritual. It looks productive. You're saying the right words. You're lighting candles, holding crystals, repeating affirmations. But underneath all that, you're operating from fear, from doubt, from lack. And that's the frequency the universe hears and responds to. Let us take a step back and look at what's really happening on a quantum level. Every thought, every emotion, every belief you hold emits a frequency. And that frequency determines which timelines collapse into your reality. When you're focused, truly focused, your energy becomes a laser. It cuts through resistance, magnetizes results. But when you're distracted, doubting, constantly changing direction, you're not sending out a consistent signal. You're like a weak flashlight trying to cut through thick fog. Your energy is scattered, and scattered energy creates scattered results. That's why you keep getting close. But never all the way there. You're almost manifesting. Not because your dream is too big, but because your signal is too unstable. Now let's talk about dopamine. Because this isn't just spiritual, it's neurological. Every time you pick up your phone to look for a sign, search for inspiration, or Google how to manifest faster, you're activating your brain's reward system. Dopamine gives you a tiny high, an illusion of progress, but it's a fake move. And your subconscious can't tell the difference. So instead of aligning with the version of you that already has what you desire, you reinforce the version that's still searching, still waiting, still in seeking mode. That's the real danger of the distraction loop. It trains your brain to associate manifesting with movement instead of presence, with chasing instead of receiving, with doing more instead of being more. So what's the way out? How do you escape this loop? The answer is radical and beautifully simple. Presence. I'm not talking about just sitting still. I'm talking about total energetic presence. The kind of presence where you feel your desire so vividly, so confidently, that you no longer need to go looking for it. You know, it's already done. And from that certainty, you stop chasing. You stop checking. You stop feeding the loop. That's where quantum creation begins. Not through your hands, but through your frequency, through your vibration, through your confidence. Step 1 is radical presence. This means choosing to stop the search, letting go of the need to see signs, proof, or external validation that it's working. Presence is about being the version of you who already received and letting that version guide your actions. Step 2 is energetic detachment. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop clinging. Your desire transforms into calm certainty, not a frantic chase. Just think about when you order something online. You click buy and trust it's on the way. You don't check your mailbox every 2 minutes. You just know. That's energetic detachment. Step 3 is embodied identity. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. So if you want to receive love, abundance, freedom, you become the person who already lives in those frequencies. You adjust your posture, your words, your choices to reflect the identity of someone who has received, not someone still waiting. And the 4th step, single-pointed focus. Choose one technique and stick with it. Not because it's magical, but because you become magical when you stop switching paths. Most people don't give their energy enough time to stabilize. They start visualizing, then jump to scripting, then try affirmations, hoping one will finally work. But what actually works is alignment, and alignment takes consistency, repetition, stillness. The longer you stay with one method, the more coherent your energy becomes. And coherence is the language of manifestation. Let me tell you a quick story. A woman, let's call her Alina, spent years trying to manifest a creative career. She did vision boards, affirmations, listened to all the right podcasts, but she was always chasing. She'd start one path, get discouraged, and switch to another. Until one day, she stopped everything, chose a single visualization, a single mantra, and committed. Every morning, without fail, no checking, no doubting, just being. 3 months later, she received an unexpected job offer in the exact field she'd been dreaming of. She didn't chase. The opportunity came to her because she finally stabilized her signal. And that's your opportunity now? You don't need more steps, more techniques, more effort. You need less noise and more alignment. You need to stop searching for the door and realize you're already holding the key. The quantum distraction loop is a trap of the mind. It's a way to keep you busy instead of present. But now that you've seen it, you can step out. Right now, in this moment. So take a deep breath, come back to yourself, to the version of you that already has it all, and make a decision, not to chase, but to align. Not to do more, but to be more. That's how you collapse timelines. That's how you receive everything you've been asking for. That's how you break the loop, for good. If this message deeply resonated with you, it's because a part of you already knew it. You just needed to remember. So if you're ready to break the loop and finally start receiving, comment right now, I'm breaking the loop. Like this video to anchor that frequency. And subscribe to the channel for more soul reminders of who you really are. You are the signal. You are the channel. You are the answer. Let's break the loop and step into creation.